Isanara Adonai Isani Gunana di Hala Gunanan Ya Gunara Amen. Amen Amen. I say to you truly I tell you I am not fat I say. So I don't feel really good right now because the other day I went out to get some rice for my aunt because of Asia Adonai Kuya. Thank you very much for the great offered from the heart. So I was given by Kuya Donayasi the other day, a few days ago, of a blessing, I would say, a bliss. And because it was too much for me, I have an aunt which is always worried about where she gonna get some food to bring me or something, and she's older, so she's older, and then she does not go anywhere else. And because even if she's sitting, she's she have numbness already, which is when I check on her today, I saw their wings is it's like their wings is gone. I wouldn't say sleep, but as an older like, have you seen a chicken that gone old, like an older chicken? It's some wings are come off like this, and it makes me cry today because I've been checking each and every one today how your wings are, and some are still like delivered yourself as Zion. You needed to put some meat on in yourselves, especially beef, beef, because your beef, your what you put in your belly is what you receive in your spirit. So put some beef to keep your holiness, keep your holiness, which is to brighten your you can do fasting. You can also, it is not right that you shouldn't eat anything, because I've been into all this. I've been experimenting, as even before I like Kuya Donayasi, we experiment things, like because the spirits in the body get bored in the same thing over and over. You can fast every day, like I fast every day, but when my angel told me, Mama, you have to eat something, I do eat, I do eat. A reason why I have biscuits, and I honestly, humans, I live by into what I earn from here. I live by into what, excuse me, Adonai, into what I from this. So I went to get a sack of rice for my aunt because the blessing is too much for me, and I don't hold any penny in my hand, humans. I don't hold any penny in my hand because as a spirit, we don't like it. We don't like it. And you can those you are working, because it is given to me, it is given to me by Kuya Donayasi, or I say it's about or Jehovah. So because they are two, his kin and his flames, his brother and his spirit. So I would say there's many things, but I'm not allowed to tell that. I would say I forbid to say this. So I went to put some rice, a sack of rice for my aunt, because the blessing or what I received was too much for me, and I'm not supposed to hold. When you are a spirit or an immortal in the body, and you are given something from someone that have hold fast, or what I say that he's been working so hard, he's, I don't know, he's I call it Kuya is work, or Yulk, I say Yulk, the Yulk, Yulk, it's like big brother Yulk. He works for it, and then he helps me. I say he offered, he offered. So the body was too much, and as a spirit I don't hold anything given to me, so I help someone. I bought, because I said that why buy food, what is not food. So I bought a rice for my aunt, and when I was walking up there, it was raining. So it was raining. I asked the rain to stop. I tell the rain stop. So it did stop while I was walking. I was already in the middle of the Little Egypt. It did stop when I told them to stop. And then today I was laughing because I remember those times in Bethlehem. I made it stop too, and then after that I got cold. So as now I got cold also. So that's the reason why I feel not really, not really in the mood because runny nose. At least I don't have headache because I have a wall. So I thank Adonai Asi for this, or Kuya or Yuk. Thank you very much for the help. And then because I cannot hold anything, I bought food for those who need, for those who need, as it was offered to me, and I have it spread for others who needs around I. And my aunt could not go anywhere because she's an old, I would say old, she's still young. We don't get old. Spirits never get old. Human spirits never get old, as we have no ending. And I am the spirit in each and every one, which is your body is my souls. When you see souls, women in heaven, souls means my post. It's like a post in your world. You leave, you put a letter inside it, and that's what you do. You get that, humans? Letter is a spirit that was put in you, just as a spirit, and put inside you. And what I don't command, I told you, or what was work we need to do, it is what you do. But right now, because everybody have work for it and have paid, it is the work you do, that is why you work, for you to receive that, what is the gift, spiritual gift. As you were, like, why, the reason why I said, the world is mine and everything in it, meaning to say that in you and everything in it, the world is mine and everything in it. So meaning to say, when I say that, it isn't just I, it is Father who say that. Because what my father, like I told you, that what is mine is what my angels, what is my angels is my Father's. What as I have is for everyone. There's a word in Tetragrammaton, but I cannot, halhara and ihara, tutunay dan harok-hala, isahonara. Meaning to say that, what is my Father, is what is mine's. And what is mine's is what is for the worlds, for the church, for all, for every, As when I say all, that doesn't mean all women, all my spirits, all my kings, all my kings. Humans, because we're not like this, women. We are brothers and sisters spiritually, but in this world, not all. To be truthful to what I'm saying, even if I am just a frequencies in this abode right now, though I'm still sick, like I said, I'm cold, it's still humans. I am in heaven. It's like the day I died, or even before I died, I am already working here and there and everywhere. Meaning to say, women, I am in the middle of the purgatory, in the middle of death, in the middle of hell, and in the middle of the living. For my men not to get touched the enmities of the world, they have to bump into me first before they can go down. I'm the helper. I won't call myself that because I voluntarily did that. I voluntarily did that, I voluntarily did that. Because it's like this, my fathers are all men. Think about this. My fathers are all men. I call them fathers. Why? Because I'm their little, they look after me when I am like this, in this abode, in this spirit, spirit in this body. You call body, it's called this body because this is righteous lamb. Body is righteous lamb. Why? All I did, humans, is for the humans, for others, for those who need. I didn't work anything for my own. It's like even when I was working for my own before, I give it all to the needy. I don't, what, it's example like this, I have 50,000. In that 50,000, I don't leave anything except of a grand. Except of a grand. Why? Where this all goes? I send it to whom I send to school to work, to study, because he wants to study a marine. So I was sending him to school. His parents cannot do that, so I did that for him. Even a book is cost a grand. Because our thing then, our plan was for him to send the others to schools. But because of the pandemic happens, he could not find a job, and I did not allow it, humans. I did not allow it. Why? Because this is last days. I'm not allowing him to have a job far away from his parents because I see her heart. When I see he's a male outside, but inside is a hair. Do you understand that, humans? That you don't have to speak to my name. We see. Spirit can see what you need. This is why I said to you, my father already knew what you need. My mother already knew what the world had to do. Like this, women. As a spirit already knew what we needed, what one is asking because you, like I said, you are a letter inside you that been put like a post. You're a letter inside you. What you need is given, and through the prayers you pay. Through the prayers you pay, and you help others. But when I say you help others, that others you are, because in the world you become like this. You just help anyone you want to help because you think it is best. No, you must. Those you are like those you see in other world, they are being punished. Why? Because in the beginning, they are those who had everything. Like Haiti. They are royals in the beginning, humans. Haiti, those who are going through typhoons, etc., etc., they have nothing to eat. They are those who are living blissfully in the beginning that does not look after others. That is why you have to weigh in your heart, they have to work, you have to work and feel through your heart. Feel through your heart. You cannot just, humans, my heart is more closer to children's of the hearts. Children's of the hearts, like my aunt. She was in the cross with me, my another aunt. She could not, no matter how in your world you call us older when they reaches in their 60s something, because my aunt is in her like this. But I don't call her that. I still play a joke to her because some days when I'm in my because I could not do that all the time in your world, humans, because I'm a spirit and I am very, very serious. I'm very serious because of this work I have for you. Humans, which is I want you to fear. I want you to fear. Why? Because when you are fear, humans, you fear the one that is. You cannot see. My spears. The 12. Michael, Gabriel, Samuel, Sabaoth, all that. Because when you Like this, humans, they think they have feared the Lord, or so you see the Lord, women, it is the what you called angels. You know, you don't fear anything, because if you fear anything, you won't keep talking about my name. It's like that. I have already used my name in that. Jesus Christ, Jehovah, omnipresent. Do they understand the word omnipresent? I use the word Lord God Almighty. It is my King. You must. King. I will say King. You must. When I use my name, it is. I am not like of the world that you should mock on. You should see at the time of our what you call Jesus, Messiah, the Christ, the crucifixion. You must never believe that I was God. You must never believe that my Father have sent me and I am the Father. You must did not believe that I was Him. You must did not believe when I said, when the body rises, you'll knew I am He. Why humans? You become ungrateful. You do not fear anything. What you feel inside you, it is I, as being an omnipresent inside you as you are, my churches. Why I said I knew each and everyone is because those who I've been to is, like I told you how I write my names in you. How we write thy names. I said that in my records before, how we write thy names. I passed by through you, and through that you become mine. You got it, human? I passed by through you and you become mine. Like the woman who gave her 2 coins. Or I say, like me, in the woman who gave her 2 coins. She was first my aunt, because we do this. She was first my aunt, and then after transcending her, I become her. For the 2 coins, the 2 Holy Spirit. The 2 Holy Spirit. Where's this 2 Holy Spirit? The reason humans why you become our churches or my churches is this. One body, one spirit. Because there's only one called spirit, Spirit. One spirit. And the body is when you become righteous. It is what you call the righteous lamb, holy. Holy. Righteous. A lamb. A llama. A lemma. And that is what you're going to possess. Because your body is a land from your land. A land. Which you will when you start floating, like how Neil floating, is because humans, you becomes ours. You becomes ours. Why I said that all the world is mine, because through that is the separations of the weight and tears. That's the proper way. Like Adonai Yulk said, Adonai si, or Yulk, I call him Yulk or Kuya. Yulk. And in Korea, Yulk means Kuya, Y-U-L-K, an older brother, like this. Why? Because spiritually they are. They are. Though I am the first who come, I call them Yulk, older brother. Why? Because we don't follow your ages, we follow the heights. We follow the heights, women. In heaven, we follow the lights. It's what you call heights. We follow the heights. If you are taller than me, then I call you Yulk. Then if you are little, there's no little than me than I was the little. This is why they're laughing at me, because I'm the older, even in this flesh, I'm older, but I'm still the little one in them. It's the same in spiritually before. I call them Yulk because of the heights. And Neil is the very tallest one. You know? Neil is the very tallest one. Or I call the, Chuck Neil is the very tallest one. We become one. Why? Because he's the tall and I was the little. Get it, human? So, that is why too I said, do not put your trust in man, because your man cannot save you. You know, it's like you, GSUS, that's man-made. You know, that's man-made. It is not I who give the name, because I write backward. I write backward for me to see if, for me to see that, what is the word meant. Why I have to, as a word incarnate, I knew its word that I transgressed, or it's like this too when I said to you how I write my names in you. When your name is Hannah, or I say Hannah, and then I pass through you, no matter what you do, because I'm a woman that the men don't do that, because I am conservative woman. I'm very conservative, and if I am conservative, spirit is worst. Spirit is worst. Why? I am the woman that can do anything, that can do, that can do. I'll say can do. I'll say I won't put the word anything, because that is promising. No. I would say I can do. When I say I can do, when my father say, Iha, can you do this for me? Sure, Dad, I'll do it. We voluntary, or I said, why my spirit is given to you, because my spirit is not lazy. My spirit is fighter. My spirit is working. My spirit is light. My spirit is all that in the world that you can, greatness, godliness, understanding, loving, kinds, kinds, still humans. When I'm mad because somebody have mocked me, don't look into what like I said, don't look in what comes out to my mother. It's like your mother, when your mother is angry to you, don't look at her anger. Look at why she's angry, because she wants your path to be right. She wants your path to be in the right path. That's what you should look at when your mother is angry to you. Look at the bright side. This is what I keep telling you. Look at the bright side. I said this before. This is why when my mother is angry to me, or my mom never get angry to me. Why, women? Because I'm a good sheep. I already knew what she needed. When I've done something to her, I come back with a container, 20 gallons of water, altogether 40 gallons. I carry it myself, humans. 2 hands. And then when my brothers in the wilderness before where I came from saw me, they would make a joke to me. Inday. They call me Inday. Why they call me Inday? Little girl. How can you grow up? How can you get taller if you keep carrying like that? I'll just laugh. I'll just laugh to women. And in this end, you become serious of things you knew nothing. It's like you have put your trust in my name, LORD, GSUS, which is humans. If you listen to me, it will be your Savior. That my name, what you were been naming me, or name calling me Jesus, cannot save the earth. For I, the Lord God, is in the houses of all the Aarons. You get it, human? In the houses of all the Aarons. You yourself is the Aaron. A houses. You're a walking home, a walking book, a walking churches, a walking, depending what you are inside you. If I see in your heart that you are meek, then I will pass into you. I will transcend you into my light and become your shield. Yan ay, mas. That is why I said, do not put your trust into your pastors because they are the ones who have deceived you. All they want from you is their money, 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 money. That's what they want from you. Money, 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 money. They did not work hard for it. They keep your money and you bank them your money. You bank them your money for that little tithes. 10% tithes. I call it little tithes. Why? That is why I do not, when my brothers or my Yulk send me something, I don't keep anything through it because, it's like, it's like, a whore. It's like a whore. It's like a whore, a spirit, and I am immortal in this flesh, and I don't know money. Like I told you, I don't know money. That is why when I receive some or been offered from a good heart, I go buy food right away. Usually, I spare the children's. Why? For my father not to get upset. For my father not to get upset. For it is his another son who give me something too. It's like that, man. I have to balance my father and my brothers. Not to, my father never get upset. He just laugh. My father is love, humans. My father is love. And my father never like is when he see me always on my own, He never like it. He never like it when I'm on my own. When he knows I'm upset or when I'm scared, he knew. My father knew, human. My father knew. That is why today we were sitting at the table and then I said, Dad, I cannot keep another year. Think about it. I can't be far from they. I can't be far from my father, humans. Because my father knew when I'm scared, women. My father knew. That is why Neil is teaching me not to FEER. And I should fight because when my father is sending me here and there and everywhere before, I always scream. I always scream. Why? Because when your eyes is open, fully open, you will see things around you that never seen before. That is why when we travel, when I am inside of the palanquin where they placed me, because inside of the palanquin or what you call the Ark of the Covenant, I can still see through. I can still see through around me what we are passing through. That is why my brother Michael, Gabriel, they always covered my face with mask. For me not to see because for them also not to, because when they get rattled, they just throw me. They just throw me. They just throw the palanquin off and that's it. I have to sing a lullaby. I have to sing a lullaby for my brother not to because when I'm rattled, they too get wonder why I'm shaken, 我他那个的你哈那的不错的，你看他们。